Today is drift day. Cat is sorting out the tyre pressures. There's a Sierra there. Let's get out there and have some fun. That's what you don't want to go into. Yeah, this belongs to this man here. Now you can only have that spark plug if you're going to go on the big track.
I'm going in a bit, and that's raining.
The boy can drive. Don't be silly, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, boy!
Beautiful. I thought I was going to hit the curb and roll it then. So much fun.
I nearly ended up in the toilet block.
Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Marcus Hayes and today you join me from the cockpit of Maude, my moredoor Mk2 Escort. Now if you watched the last couple of videos you'll know that I've had utter nightmares with this car, but today is drift day and I am so excited to send this thing. I really struggled to sleep last night and got up at 5:30 this morning without an alarm, and yeah, I just can't wait to get to Santa Pod for today's Drift What Ya Brung day. Now, since the last video, I've given this car a little bit of a wash. I've also loaded it up with tyres and spare wheels. I've got 5 skinny steel wheels with me and 4 tyres because I've just been stacking part-worn tyres for the last couple of years. The weather is grim, so I think we're going to be using more fuel than we are using tyres, but I've got a full tank of fuel and I've got a metal 20-litre jerry can in the back that's full, and I might actually stop off on the way just to brim Maude's tank because yeah, one of the times I've been to the Santa Pod Drift Day, I actually ran out of fuel sort of an hour before the end, so yeah, it was sort of too late to bother going down the road and getting fuel, but I did miss out on a little bit of seat time. Now, my beautiful girlfriend Kat is also coming to the drift day today. She's in front of me now in Roger, the plastic Fiesta. And yeah, we decided to take both cars just so, you know, we can store the tools and stuff in Roger while we're at Santa Pod rather than leaving everything out in the rain. And I think AD Bright, the organiser of the Horsepower at Herbie's meets, is going to pop down. And I think my friend Ant also said he might pop down, and there's actually a couple of YouTubers that I know of that are also going today, so yeah, today's going to be an awesome day. Maude is going to get utterly abused and we're going to have some fun, so let's get to Santa Pod. All right, we have made it. We wasn't too late, and yeah, just spent a little bit of time getting Maude ready. My beautiful girlfriend Kat is sorting out the tyre pressures. My friend AD Bright is here today as well, organiser of the Horsepower at Herbie's meets. And yeah, we are surrounded by Japanese cars, a few Beamers. There is actually a couple of Fords. There's a Sierra there, and there's also a Mk2 Escort here that belongs to Ashley Birch, who's also on YouTube. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Also, Adam Ivell's here in his E36 Beamer, and I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. I think Maude is as ready as she's going to be. I've got the 5.5J Steelies on the front with some part-worn semi-slicks, and I'm running 25 PSI in the front. And on the rear, got some really skinny 5J Steelies with some part-worn Yokohama A539s, and I've got 40 PSI in the rear. So yeah, the drifting's actually been going on for ages already, so let's get out there and have some fun. All right, so AD forgot to fill in the passenger waiver. So at the moment I'm on my own. I'm going straight out on the big track. Wasted enough time already today. I have just set the exhaust vernier pulley back to 4 degrees retard, which was how Chris Todd set it when it was on the dyno. I had to set it back to 0 to use the timing tools when I replaced the cylinder head recently. That's Ashley Birch sending it in his ZTEC powered moredoor Mk2 Escort. All right, here we go.
helped so much, man. That was bang on.
All right, my beautiful girlfriend Kat has joined me in the cockpit for the second run. Run number 3. I've got to give you a look at the other Maude Mk2 Escort that's here. This belongs to Ashley Birch. This man here, nice to finally meet you in person. Yeah, this thing's running a 2-litre Z-Tech on bike carbs. Really cool alloy rad in there. Yeah, quite a similar spec to mine, really. Sitting on what, they RS wheels or laser wheels?
Yeah, the laser wheels.
Capri laser wheels. In the cockpit, set of bucket seats and harnesses, aftermarket steering wheel, and quite recently fitted a half cage in it as well. Awesome to not be the only Mk2 Escort here today. Yeah, the majority of the cars here are Beamers, obviously a few Sylvias and stuff, MX-5s, Lexuses. I think it'd be more sensible for me to grab myself a Beamer or a Lexus as a drift car, but you can't see beyond Mark 1 and Mark 2 Escorts. Another old school Ford over here, Sierra Sapphire, and of course it would have a DWYB lump in it. It's having a bit of an issue with the alternator at the moment. Loving that sticker. Alright, so one thing I want to check is that none of my spark plugs are cracked, because that is something that happens, especially when I'm living on the limiter. And Ashley Birch has actually got a cracked spark plug in his Mark II. So before I give him one of my 2 spares that I've brought with me, I want to check that all mine are alright. 1, not cracked. 2,
Only doing half of it.
not cracked. Yeah, mine are all alright. Yeah, I've got 2 spares. Now you can only have that spark plug if you're going to go on the big track.
I'm going there in a bit, and that's raining.
I've got a coil pack in there as well, so if you want to swap that. Lovely jubbly, and they've started up again, so let's get back out there.
Ready for another run with Marcus in Maude.
The boy can drive, there's no two ways about it.
Don't be silly, I'm an idiot. As Frank Kelly would say, the car does the work, I'm just a steering wheel attendant.
The car does all the work, I'm just a steering wheel attendant.
Please miss.
Beautiful. I didn't see him, no.
Well, unfortunately, AD's had to do the off, but yeah, I will leave a link to his channel in the description. Definitely go and check it out if you haven't already. I'm certainly looking forward to seeing his video from today. In literally a couple of weeks, we're going to be going to Herbie's Diner for another horsepower at Herbie's, which is an event that he's the organiser of.
Curve and roll it then.
Oh, that was close.
So much fun. Alright, so this is going to be the final run of the day. Kat's really sad about that. She really wants to stay here for as long as possible. Not fed up with watching us idiots drive like idiots at all. Yeah, what an awesome day, man. I love these drift days. The next one is on the 7th of December and it's already fully booked, so I might have to book the one that's in January. As if we don't write off the car on this last run.
No.
Oh my god. I nearly ended up in the toilet block. Oh my god.
That was awesome. Alright, so managed to switch the wheels on Maude and get out of Santa Pod without any issues. I did go and see the guys at Blackett Photography, which is their sort of resident photographers, and yeah, I've paid for a download of all the pictures they took of Maude drifting today, so I can't wait to get those tomorrow. But yeah, such an awesome day at Pod. Obviously, wasn't able to do as much filming of other people's cars and stuff as I would like, because you know, you pay so much money to be at these drift days, and it was really packed today, so I just wanted to get as much seat time as I could. And yeah, had an awesome day. No issues with Maude, which is always a bonus. And yeah, can't wait to go back to Santa Pod for another drift day, although the one in December is already fully booked, so I might have to book the one in January before that one is also fully booked. Awesome to see my friend AD Bright today. Massive shout to you if you're watching. I will of course leave a link to his YouTube channel and his social media in the description. Got to meet a few people properly for the first time. Ashley Birch with the red Maude Mk2 Escort. Massive shout to you if you're watching. Also Adam IVELL, who was there with his E36 Beamer, which I didn't get a clip of today. And I think I've said on the channel before that Adam IVELL's one of a few YouTubers that I just so happen to be watching a lot of 4 years ago when I decided to start going to these drift days, and that was what made me start making YouTube videos. So yeah, really, really cool to meet up with him and his friend Tom Peck, who I always see on his channel, and I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, as well as Ashley Birch's. Another guy that springs to mind goes by the name of K98 Media, I think it is, on YouTube. Always at all the big drift events and stuff, so yeah, it was cool to catch up with him today. And yeah, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description as well. But yeah, really looking forward to checking out the videos from all those guys of today's drift day. And yeah, just buzzing that I had such an awesome time. We're actually in a Costa Coffee at the moment in the town of Olney, which is just down the road from Santa Pod. It's a little town we sort of pass through on the way to and from Santa Pod. Grabbed myself a large caramel latte, sugar-free caramel latte, mind. Although the cherry baked bar I just had wasn't sugar-free. And Kat's having a Toblerone latte and a reindeer muffin. Well, that's what that was anyway. And we actually just got given a free something rather. What's that? Don't know what that's called, but it was free. We'll give that a go in a minute. And Kat gets a Toblerone latte. I think I should steal this, right? All that's left to do now is to make our way home. Fingers crossed Maude makes it. Not actually sure what I'm going to be doing next on the channel. Maybe it'll be time for me to finally dive into cracking on with the next stage of Heidi, my other Maude Mk2 Escort. Or maybe it'll be time to actually paint Maude's new panels blue, although the yellow's growing on me. Maybe I should just paint the rest of the car yellow. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, if you thought this video was any good, please do give it a thumbs up and a share. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Click subscribe if you're new to keep up to date with all my future uploads, and check the links in the description to follow me on social media. I'll leave a link to my own website down there and a link to my Patreon. Massive thanks to all my patrons for your ongoing support. I'll also leave my email address in the description for anyone who wants to contact me. But other than that, until next time, from me and my beautiful girlfriend Kat, thanks for watching. Oh, and after the list of patrons, I'll put up a slideshow of all the pictures I got from Blackett Photography.